When I started educating people about Bitcoin, it was like, here's your Bitcoin wallet, write down your words. This is a receive address. This is how you send. We were coming in at the base layer of a potential new global monetary system, saying like, here's the base layer. This is how it works. Everybody's going to use this. And that was kind of the presupposition. But you'll just be using this, and this is how it's going to be. And then it was like, oh, and now there's this thing, Lightning. And so when you're using Bitcoin, you might use it in this instance, but then sometimes you're going to use Lightning. And now there's, other things that you alluded to there or mentioned, other ways of using Bitcoin, or we'll say get it. But do I say exposure to Bitcoin? But the way that one teaches now is, I would say, like, the education almost needs to inverse a little bit, where the person coming in is going to want the easiest transactional experience and then work their way towards the most sovereignty. Because as you build more wealth that you're holding in Bitcoin, you should be more and more secure with how you're holding it. And somebody, wanting to see how a wallet works and send $1 back and forth is maybe not going to have the same considerations as somebody that's like, I'm going to begin actually saving in Bitcoin long term. And so my agreement is that, yeah, as all these new things and changes happen, and you have ARC and you have Lightning and you have all this other shit, it's like, oh God, like where do I start teaching somebody? However, I also see all these systems, and whether you like the different, ecosystems or not, and like how different they are, right now I'm seeing a lot of Lightning functioning as the glue that allows these things to talk to each other, or like the interpreter, rather, I suppose. So like, having somebody that's on an eCash wallet or a Fedi whatever, or technically a liquid wallet, or actual self-custodial Lightning. But like you have these systems in the back end where it doesn't necessarily matter that you and I are on completely different protocols in terms of what we're holding at the end of a transaction, but that there's systems in place where through Lightning and other tools, I'm able to send to you, even though you're not technically holding the same thing I am. Again, that kind of interpreter in between of Lightning stringing these things together, I think is interesting, and also makes it a little bit easier for like proof of concept, initial, let's try sending some stuff back and forth. Today's Bullish Bit was brought to you by Bitcoin Well. I love how they make buying Bitcoin simple while keeping self-custody a priority. You can sign up today by scanning the QR code on the screen or clicking the link in the show notes.